So if you've been uploading videos to YouTube and wondering why you're not getting a good amount of views to your channel and to your content, then stick around, because in this video I'm going to show you some things to consider and things that you can do right away that will get the algorithm on your side so that your videos and your content can start getting more views. And if you're new here, my name is Chad with Taja, the YouTube AI software that helps creators like you grow a successful YouTube channel. And in this video, I'm going to specifically be covering how your YouTube content can get more views and a couple of things that you can do to get the algorithm on your side a little more often when you upload your YouTube content. Because I know how frustrating it can be when you put your heart and soul into a video, you upload it to YouTube, and then the views just flatline. So we're going to split this video up into two parts. The first part is we're going to look at a lot of common thoughts and misconceptions and beliefs that people have about the YouTube algorithm that are completely wrong. And then after that, we're going to go into some practical steps that you can start applying to your channel and your content right away to start getting more clicks and more views onto your YouTube content.
Sounds good.
So how about we jump right in? And one of the most common things that I hear when people are speaking about content and the algorithm is that the algorithm doesn't like me. The algorithm isn't playing nice. The algorithm isn't pushing my content out. And most probably the most popular one is that the algorithm favors large creators and then suppresses the content of smaller creators. And that really isn't the case at all. The specific purpose of the algorithm is to serve videos and content to viewers rather than pushing out content for creators. So it's not about trying to trick the algorithm or trying to hack the algorithm to get more views. It's more about knowing what the algorithm looks for and then work with the YouTube algorithm so that your channel and your content can grow. And a key thing to remember is that your content is not watched by the algorithm. Your content is watched by people. So instead of thinking about the algorithm, a common practice on YouTube is to replace the word algorithm with the word audience. Because at the end of the day, your audience or your viewers are the people who actually watch your videos. And instead of thinking about it from the point of why is YouTube not showing my videos to more people, think about it from the angle of what about my content is my audience not enjoying. So if you're starting a brand new YouTube channel, it is essential to niche down and be very specific with the type of content that you're creating. And then down the line, as your channel grows, you can broaden that niche to reach a wider audience. And if you've watched previous videos on the channel, you've heard me speak about different variables and different elements that influence how successful your YouTube videos can be. So things like your thumbnail, your titles, and then of course we've got the average view duration, which is typically how long people will stay on each of your videos. And all of these things contribute to how well your video will do on YouTube.
Bam! 15,000 views.
And even though in just a moment I'm going to show you some practical steps on how you can improve your YouTube views for your videos, it's important to keep in mind that YouTube is a long-term game. So even though you're going to know these things right now, that doesn't mean that you'll apply these things today and all of a sudden tomorrow your videos and your views are skyrocketing. So as a creator, you want to focus on the long-term journey, not these quick fix hacks, because honestly, they will disappear just as quickly as they worked for you. But with that being said, what I'm about to show you can definitely help improve your channels and your videos performance. So focusing on things like your SEO is really important, but even if you do have an amazing video, if you are not getting people to actually click on your video once they see it on the YouTube page, you're still gonna get no views. So the fastest way to change this is to start looking at how you can change or improve your CTR or your click-through rate. In other words, how can you start improving your thumbnails to get more people to actually click on your video to watch it? So even though they are both really important to improve your video and your channel's performance, the SEO generally does take a lot of time and effort to actually nail down and understand. But that's basically what Taja's for, because what Taja's AI system does is that it will give you SEO focused titles, thumbnails, descriptions, tags for your videos so that you can focus on everything else. And the best part is that it does it all within a couple of minutes, which means that you can immediately start focusing on how to improve your thumbnails and then use Taja to help you out or give you a head start with the SEO side of your content. And if you want to see what the software is all about and what it can do, and then also grab a 7-day free trial, I will link it down in the show notes underneath this video so you can check it out when you're done watching. So let's look at what you can start doing right now to start creating better thumbnails and increase your click-through rate. And there are really only 3 steps that you need to know to get this right. research, design, and test. So we'll start off by researching, and to do this you'll go into your channel's analytics, and in the top right corner you are going to set it to the last 7 days. From there you're going to click on see more. Once the next page opens up, you're going to select impressions and then sort it from highest to lowest. And once you've got that arranged, what you're going to look for is all of your videos that have received 500 or more impressions over the last 7 days. Now, depending on the size of your channel and how many videos you've created, this number might vary. You may have a lot of videos over 500, you may have not so many, but you can still apply this same method to help start improving your click-through rate. Then from there, you just pick out one of the videos that you want to look further into and open up the analytics for that specific video. Because what you're trying to find out right now is that, is this video just flatlining, or is the performance of the video really low? It's still getting a few views, but not as much as you'd like. And once you've taken a look at that, you can move on to step 2, which is design. And this step is pretty straightforward. All you're going to do right now is design an alternative thumbnail to the one you already have on your video. And so using the information that you got from the video specific analytics, if your views are just flatlining and the video itself is not getting any views at all, you can look at making big changes to the thumbnail. You can change the entire design. But if it is a low performer, meaning that it is getting views, but you know that it could be a little bit better, you'd like it to improve the views, then you want to look at making small changes to the thumbnail. And by small changes, I mean things like making your face or your head a little bit bigger or a little bit smaller in the thumbnail, or making the font in the thumbnail a little bit bigger or smaller, not changing the entire design and color scheme and layout and everything, just tiny changes and tiny tweaks. Because if you make a change that is too big on a video that is slightly getting views, you might actually end up just killing the performance and causing the video to flatline altogether. And then the third step is test, and you are going to test the performance of the different versions of your thumbnails through A/B testing. And a great tool to run A/B testing is something like TubeBuddy, because basically all you do is from your TubeBuddy dashboard, you select the video that you want to run A/B testing on, upload your alternative thumbnail, and then TubeBuddy will switch between the two versions of your thumbnail from day to day over a set period of time, and at the end of that time give you a report on which thumbnail actually performed better and which one got more clicks. And you can also make a note of that information to guide you on what to do when you create your future thumbnails for your upcoming videos. So if you start applying those 3 simple steps, I think that you will definitely start seeing a difference in your video's click-through rate. Research, design, test. And a really simple way to remember what the exact purpose is of all of these elements that goes into creating each of your videos are that your titles, your tags, your descriptions, anything SEO tells the algorithm who your video is for. Your thumbnail gets people to actually click on your video. And then your analytics is YouTube's way of telling you how you can create the best possible content for your channel. So you want to consider all 3 of these collectively because they all matter. And if you found this video useful, valuable, or informative, we would highly appreciate it if you could leave it a thumbs up. If you do have any questions at all, drop them down in the comments. And we'd also like to hear, after you've applied these 3 steps, what was the improvement that you actually saw on the click-through rate of your videos? And we plan on releasing a ton of valuable content on this channel, so if you want to be kept up to date about that, remember to hit the subscribe button and enable the notifications so that you'll be the first to know every time a new video is uploaded to the channel. So keep creating, keep growing, and I'll catch you in the next video.